Are you looking for a travel trailer with more than one queen bed? Well, we found them. In fact, this camper has three. Hey everybody, Mike with RV Blogger here in front of the camera, and Susan's behind the camera. And if you've seen us before on YouTube, welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time seeing us, welcome aboard. Susan and I make tons of videos all about RVing, and we invite you to check out our website as well at rvblogger.com, where we have hundreds of helpful articles for you there as well. But in today's video, we're going to be covering travel trailers with at least two queen beds. We even found one with three. So stick around, folks. You're not going to want to miss these campers. This travel trailer is the Aliner Evolution 15. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of just 2,300 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 1,200 pounds for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 3,500 pounds. The hitch weight on it is just 200 pounds. It measures in at 18 feet even, and it can sleep up to 4 people. When you walk into this travel trailer, on the right-hand side is where the dinette and living area and one of your beds is located. Then you wrap around through the kitchen, and then we're in the back of this travel trailer where your sofa and another bed are located. Now, when Susan and I first walked into this camper, we were really amazed at how much you can squeeze into a little space. Now, first of all, for those of you travel trailer purists out there, I know you're going to ding me and say, well, this isn't a travel trailer. Well, it is a travel trailer. Pop-up campers, which this is, are also considered travel trailers. Now, this is a hard-sided pop-up camper, which just means all the sides are hard. You know, there's no canvas in here. It's all hard-sided, and yet it pops up into an A-frame. It sets up very, very easily. I don't have anybody here to go ahead and put it down and set it back up for us at the moment, but we're at the RV show, so I'm going to leave it as is. But this is a really fantastic trailer. I'm sitting at the back of this trailer, and this is where your sofa location is. It's a very comfy sofa. You could easily sit, gosh, I don't know, 4 people here, no problem. And this also converts into a residential size queen bed. And the way it works is it's kind of a gaucho bed setup. So you simply pull this part forward and then rearrange all your cushions, which really isn't very hard at all. Just lay them down. And then this converts into a 60-inch by 80-inch residential size queen bed. Now, just in the center of this trailer is where your kitchen is located. I will say on the side of the kitchen cabinets, you'll find a receptacle, USB ports, also your thermostat is here, your max air fan controls are over here. So if you're laying in bed, you've got everything you need to plug in, charge all your electric devices, run the electricity, run the fan, run the heat, whatever you need to do. It's in a very, very convenient location. Now your countertop here features a sink that has a flip-up faucet, and then you can close this down and you can set up a coffee pot or toaster or what have you in here and plug it in right on the side. And then of course you've got a 2-burner range in here also. Now I would really prefer to see this changed around a little bit like we see in some other travel trailers where the burners are located front and back. And that way you can serve more countertop space that way, and that would really help out in this situation because there's just not a lot. So if they did a front to back burner, that would be great. But anyway, it is what it is. Down below your burner is where your refrigerator is located. This is a pretty good size refrigerator, and it even has a little separate freezer area. Just to the left of the fridge, you have a couple of storage compartments here for kitchen utensils, pots and pans, and such. Just across from the kitchen is where this little countertop area is located. So you could also set up a coffee pot or toaster or even a microwave oven over here if you'd like to. There is a receptacle on the side of this cabinet so you can easily plug everything in. All right, so here I am at the very front of this trailer, just past the kitchen area, and this is where the dinette is located. And the dinette table here is a freestanding table, so you can use it here, you can take it outside, you can stow it away, whatever you'd like to do with it. But this is a very big area where you could easily seat 4 people very, very comfortably with no problem whatsoever. Now, there's also storage underneath each of these dinette benches. It's accessible from a little panel inside, And there's also a panel on the outside of each side of this trailer so you can access all your storage under there as well. Now, one other feature about this dinette is that it does convert into another bed, and it actually converts into a residential queen size bed. The way it would work is you would move the table out of here. I'm not going to set it up now because we're at the RV show, but there are 4 poles that go in here, and then there's a couple pieces of plywood that slide from under the dinette benches to cover over top of those poles. You rearrange all your cushions, which are very comfortable, by the way, and you've got a 60 by 80 residential size queen bed in here. Now, you're probably wondering, where's the bathroom, right? Because we haven't seen it. It's not in here everywhere. Where the heck is it? Well, let me show you. Now, I've gone ahead and moved the dinette table out of the way. I just put it in the other end of the trailer. And they have this little secret hatch down here. They call this the hide-a-shower. So you lift this up, and this just clips right in place. So I'm standing inside of my shower base. I've got a wand here that I can use. My shower controls are here. My little soap dish is here. And the way it works is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but up top, there's a track up here that hangs on the ceiling. There's a shower curtain that would go all the way around. So you would close the shower curtain, snap it together, and now you're standing in your shower with your shower wand, and you can go ahead and take a shower inside your travel trailer. This is the most creative shower setup I've ever seen in a camper. And I think it's really cool because it's out of the way. It's, you know, you don't use the shower all day, so why have it be in shower position all day? You can close it underneath the floor, use it as your dinette, your bed, and finally as your shower. With the dinette table out of the way, I do want to show you a really nice feature that they have, and that is a receptacle and USB ports and even cable and antenna hookup. So if you are working at your dinette table, you need to recharge, plug in, whatever, everything is right here that you need. Now, you're probably wondering where the bathroom is. I mean, you're not going to go to the bathroom in your shower, I hope, because that goes to a gray tank. Not supposed to go to the bathroom in the shower in your camper. So, here it is underneath this countertop right here. This just folds up and out of the way. And then they have an optional toilet that you would purchase to go with this camper. Now, this is a cassette-style toilet that goes in here, but it's out of the way, and you know, you can sit right on here pretty comfortably. Definitely going to pass the elbow test. You definitely want to be here alone while you're using it because it's not in its own room, but at least you have a little bathroom if you need to use it in the middle of the night. This travel trailer is the Keystone Bullet Ultralight model number 312BHS. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 6,864 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 1,736 pounds, for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 8,600 pounds. The hitch weight is 785 pounds. It measures in at 35 feet 9 inches long, and it can sleep up to 10 people. When you first walk into this travel trailer, on the left-hand side, you have the back of the trailer, which includes a huge storage area, bedroom, reclining area, living room. Then we wrap on through the entertainment area into the kitchen. And then behind me here is the bathroom and the owner's separate bedroom. Now, when you first walk into this travel trailer, my first impression is, man, this thing is huge. It's got tons and tons of space, lots of storage space. This whole entire area straight ahead slides out. It's about a 3-foot slide, so your dinette and your living room sofa both slide out, which gives you a lot of floor space in here. Now, just to the left of me is the very back of this trailer, and the first thing you'll notice is this big door on the back of the trailer, and that allows you to open it right on up, just like that gentleman did, and store all kinds of things in this area. And why is that? Well, it's because this queen size bed is on a track that can raise up and down and create all of this wonderful storage space. Now, instead of having a lower bunk in a fixed position, which would ruin all your storage space, they have these really nice cushions here, which as you see can lay out and create another bed space. But the queen size bed up here is an actual full residential style size queen bed, which is unbelievable. Now, also in this area, you have a little TV, and then you've got storage in the hutch area all around and behind the TV location. So just to the right side of the entry door, or the rear entry door I should say, because there are two, is another entertainment area. In this area, you can take this TV, swivel it out, and be able to watch TV from your sofa or also from your dinette. Down below here, we've got some really nice cabinetry built in with plenty of storage space down below. So here I am in the living area sitting in this nice comfy couch, and a couple nice things that you'll note here. It's in a perfect position to be able to watch the TV straight ahead, and the couch also is very comfortable. It's got a couple of cup holders here, and you can pull these little levers and they recline a little bit so you can relax and watch the TV. Now these recliners don't really go back very far. We've seen some other models that do, and I kind of find those more comfortable than this style where you're sitting more straight up and down. Now a couple of other nice features are on the ends, which are called armrests, which I momentarily forgot. They both raise up, and there's a little bit of a storage space in here. And of course, in the center console, there's more storage space for all of your remote controls. So just past the living and entertainment and storage area is where your kitchen is in this camper. It's in the middle of the camper. And so, first of all, it's an L-shaped kitchen, which is a fantastic design. It gives you a little more extra countertop space that way. First of all, you'll notice that you have your refrigerator here. This is a 12-volt refrigerator. It runs on a compressor. It's not the old style of propane gas. So this runs on either battery or shore power. It's very efficient, and it cools much faster than the older styles as well. Now up top here, we have a microwave oven. And then that wraps around into all of these really nice big storage cabinets up top. So you've got plenty of space up there for all your storage needs. Down below here, really, this is a fantastic size kitchen sink. It's really humongous. It's got a nice big gooseneck faucet overhead. And then, of course, you have a tower of power here in your countertop. This gives you a couple of receptacles and a USB plug. So if you have a toaster or coffee pot or air fryer, crock pot, whatever, you can put it up here, plug it right in. It's very, very convenient. There's also a nice window over top, and I really like the backsplash here with the oversized subway tile. It looks very, very nice. Now down here, you've got a 3-burner stove, but I do want to point out one thing. Most campers, or a lot of them, do have a backsplash installed, but they always forget the cabinet wall over here. So if you're cooking something that splatters and it gets on your cabinet, that could be a problem. So you might want to put a cutting board here, or maybe get some peel and stick tile and put it on the side of this cabinet to help protect that area. Now down below your 3-burner stove, you've got a real oven down here. So if you want to throw a pizza in and enjoy that, you certainly can. Then below that, we have even more storage space for all your pots and pans. Finally, we have a bank of 4 drawers here, and these are really good sized drawers. You can fit all of your kitchen utensils in there, and then you've got a little bit more storage under the kitchen sink as well. And finally, if you need more countertop space, there is an extended countertop right here on the end. Now, right across from the kitchen is where the dinette is located, and most of the time these are in the table position, and I can sit down and show you what that's like. We're at an RV show right now, and the dealer happens to have this into the bed position, but that's fine. I mean, you can see it either way. This way you just get to see when it's converted into a bed. If it was in the table setup mode, you would be able to sit 4 people here very, very comfortably. But since it's in the bed position, let's measure it up, and you have about 70 inches of space in here, so about 5 feet 10 inches. And then it's about 40 inches wide. So I would say an average height adult could sleep here. Definitely a kid or two would be comfortable enough sleeping here as well. Also, this is all in a slide out. It's got 4 nice windows here, so you can get plenty of ventilation and light in here. All the shades are drawn right now because the RVs are about this far apart from each other. So if the shades were up, you would just see the next RV right outside the window. Nonetheless, you got plenty of window space. 2 last little features about this dinette. One of them is that it's got storage space underneath both of the dinette booth seats. And then finally, in this back corner here, there's a couple of USB ports. So here we are in the front of this trailer, which is where the owner's private bedroom is located. Now this bed looks to be, I think it's pretty close to 80 inches. Well, it's 78 inches. and it is 60 inches wide, so it's just 2 inches short of being considered a residential queen size bed, but we would have to consider this really an RV queen or a short queen because it's short by 2 inches. All around the bed, you've got this nice cabinetry here. On each end, you've got mirrored wardrobe cabinets with a bar inside so you can hang your garments in there. Down below, there's 2 drawers that pull out for additional clothes storage. And then at the head of the bed on each end, there are a couple of cubbies with a shelf above for additional storage. Each has 2 receptacles and 2 USB ports, so you can charge up all your electronic devices. Also, I want to note on this side of the bed, this little lid flips up. You can put a basket down below there, and you have a little laundry chute right here in your bedroom. And underneath the bed, you can lift up the mattress and find even more storage. Now, there's a few more features in this bedroom to point out. One of them is, this is where your TV location is, and you've got your receptacle and cables up here. I'm not real happy with this spot. The problem with it is you can only put a really little teeny TV in here because the door will slide over this far to come into the bedroom, and on the other side, you know, you've got a nice big cabinet here for storage, so it really limits the size of TV. I think they would be better off putting the TV behind where Susan is shooting, because you could get a much bigger TV, put it on a swing arm, and be able to lay in bed and watch a larger TV. And then finally, behind me here, there's an entry door that comes in, which is great because if you have kids that are sleeping out in the main area or in the back of the camper where that other queen size bed is, and maybe you want to stay out late, you know, hanging out by the fire a little later in the evening, you can just come right on into your bedroom, go right to sleep without disturbing anyone else. There's also a nice little spot underneath of this cabinet to kick your shoes and have a little bit of shoe storage. So here we are in the bathroom, which is located between the kitchen and the owner's bedroom. And as usual, I'm standing in the shower. And when I'm standing in the shower, let's get a good headroom in here. It doesn't really have a skylight, but there's about 6 feet 3 inches in here. So if you're taller than that, you're gonna have to kind of crouch down a little bit in here to take a shower. Now this shower is a little different because it's got a bathtub down below. So if you have little toddlers and they like to take a bath, then this might be a perfect setup for you. Now this also has a shower curtain installed, and as you guys know, I am not a big fan of shower curtains. This is a really long curtain. It's going to lay inside your tub. It's going to get all wet, stick to you when it blows in on you. I'd really prefer to see like a retractable shower door in a situation like this, but don't let that keep you from buying the camper. You can buy a retractable shower door, install it yourself. It's a piece of cake, and get rid of the shower curtain. Now outside of the shower, we've got a really good size medicine cabinet here. Down below that, we have a nice sink vanity with lots of countertop space and a receptacle above, and then additional storage down below. Just to the left of the vanity, there's a really nice linen closet here right in the bathroom, which offers plenty of space for all your towels, sheets, whatever you need bathroom-wise, plenty of storage. Here I am sitting on the commode, and as far as the elbow test goes, we are 100% looking good.
This travel trailer is the Venture Sporttrek model number ST291VTQ. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 7,290 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 1,965 pounds, and an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 9,255 pounds. The hitch weight is 911 pounds. It measures in at 34 feet 6 inches long, and it can sleep up to 10 people.
When you first walk into this travel trailer, you walk right into the living and entertainment area. Off to the right-hand side is where the main bathroom and the owner's bedroom are located. And then if you make a left, you come through the kitchen area and then finally into the bunkhouse, which is amazing. You're definitely going to want to check out this bunkhouse. When you first walk into this travel trailer, you know, it feels very nice and luxurious in here. They've done a nice job with the two-tone cabinetry, the trim. It just really has a nice luxurious feel to it. Now, right on my right-hand side, another feature I really like is that there's an actual coat closet right here on the right-hand side. A couple of hooks up top. You can throw your keys, throw your jackets, and all kinds of stuff right in here and keep them out of the way. And on my left-hand side, there's a couple of cabinet doors that open up so you can get to the cabinet space underneath of the L-shaped countertop area, so it's nice they give you full access to all that space. Now, just to my right here is where the TV is located, and this is on a swing arm so it can swivel around so you can easily see it from the couch or the dinette area. Down below that, we have some nice storage here with these black glass doors. And then below that, finally, we have a beautiful fireplace. So here I am sitting on this nice, comfy couch, which is in perfect position to be able to watch TV and enjoy your fireplace. This is a super comfy couch. It's actually located in a big slide out. So this whole sofa and dinette slide out of the room, so it gives you plenty of floor space in here. The couch itself has some really nice features built in. It has heated seating. It's also got a massage function, and then it's got a USB port on each armrest, so you can really relax and enjoy and, you know, keep your phone charged or your tablet or whatever you're doing. In addition to that, it will recline on both sides. You just pull the little lever and you can sit back and relax and watch TV. And there's another nice feature with it as well, and that is that this middle part can fold on down, and there's a couple of cup holders here, and there's also a receptacle and 2 more USB ports. You'll also notice that there are storage cabinets up above, and those cabinets are beautiful with the glass inlays. Now, here I am sitting at the dinette area right next to the sofa, and you know, this dinette is certainly big enough to seat 4 people in here. I think you'd be a little squished, but it wouldn't be too bad at all. One other nice feature to note is the large window, which is above the dinette, also above the sofa, and then you've got a window on each end of the slide out, so you can open your windows, get some nice fresh air in here. Very nice feature. Now, one thing that's missing here is a receptacle, and Susan and I use our dinette as our workspace all the time. We'll throw our laptops up here, and sometimes we need to plug them in for power, but I just don't see a power source here, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's the only thing that's really lacking. Now, this dinette will also drop down and become another bed in here, and the width of the bed is going to be about, gosh, maybe 66 inches by about 40 inches. So I would say a kid or maybe 2 really little kids would be able to sleep here. And then finally, you have storage under both of the dinette booths. And we're seeing this more and more nowadays. The manufacturers are including bins so that you can store your items in here, but easily pull them out and have full access to everything. Now, the kitchen in here is located right across from the dinette as well, and this is a beautiful L-shaped kitchen. One of the big advantages to an L-shaped kitchen is that you get all this countertop space in this area, which is fantastic if you have a coffee maker, toaster oven, things like that that you need to plug in over here. Now, there's a receptacle up top here, so it's sort of hidden away, but that'll allow you to easily plug things in this location. It's got a very nice single bowl, deep rectangular sink, beautiful faucet overhead, which also serves as a sink sprayer. And then, of course, next to that, we've got a 3-burner stove with a real oven down below. And of course, all the knobs light up, so that's a nice, cool looking feature. You got a little spot here for your soap and maybe a sponge. And then below that, you've got 3 full extension drawers for all of your kitchen utensils. Up above, we have a nice storage cabinet with a built-in shelf. Next to that, got a really good size microwave oven. And then next to that, you've got your Furion refrigerator, which is a 12-volt fridge, runs on a compressor motor, and it's just a terrific addition to this camper. And then down below that is a spot for your pots and pans drawer. Just next to the refrigerator is where your pantry cabinet is located. This comes with 3 shelves that you can adjust to almost any position inside this cabinet. And I love the fully adjustable feature. It just makes things very convenient. So here I am in the bunkhouse located all the way in the back of this camper, just past the kitchen area. Now, this bunkhouse is unlike any we've ever seen before because it has 2 residential queen-size beds back here, and they each have a 500-pound bunk capacity. So you could get 4 adults back here very, very comfortably in these bunk beds. Now, as you guys know, we look for 4 elements in our bunk beds, and they are a window, a light, USB ports, and a receptacle. And I would say both of these bunks have all 4 of those elements. So it's really a terrific bunkhouse, and you'd be very, very comfortable, and things would be very convenient for you back in this room. Now, in addition to that, behind me here, we have plenty of storage with these very large cabinets that are located back here. And there's even more storage underneath of the bottom bunk bed. I almost forgot, there's 2 more really cool features back here. One of them is the TV location in this bunkhouse. This is a pretty good spot. You can mount a very good sized TV here. You've got a receptacle and cable up above so that you're all set to be able to mount your TV. And then finally, we have an emergency exit window here. So if God forbid you need to get out, you can. And this brings up a really important question, and that is, have you ever even opened your emergency exit window in your camper? Now, we have a Class C RV that we never opened our window, and the first time I went to try it, there were packing clips in there, and it prevented me from being able to open the window quickly. It took me a while to figure out how to remove them. So if we had a fire in our camper and that was the first time I ever opened my emergency exit window, we would have been in big trouble. We made a video all about it. You can click the gray box up above and check it out. But we highly recommend you at least try to open your emergency exit window before you have an emergency. So here I am in the very front of this camper. We were just all the way in the very back looking at the bunkhouse, and this is where the owner's bedroom is located. It's a nice setup. As you can see, it's got lots of built-in cabinetry all around it. It's got a window in the front of the trailer so you can get some natural light in here. And then your bed in this room is, oh man, it's about 76 inches by 60 inches. So it is considered a short queen bed, but you do have 3 queen beds in this entire trailer, which is really fantastic. Now you'll notice at the head of the bed, there's a little cubby on each side. There's also a shelf in there, so you actually have double the storage area because of the shelf. Each side also has a receptacle, and on this side of the bed, it's got 2 USB ports. The cabinet space up above the bed is very, very big. It's totally wide open behind both of these doors. So you'll want to be sure to use bins, especially clear bins, to store items up in here so they don't slide all around while you're driving up and down the road. And then on each side, there's a very big wardrobe closet in here. The depth of the closet actually goes below where the door is, so you can store things underneath of your clothes that you have hanging on the garment bar. And then in addition to that, this bed does raise up, and there's even more storage located underneath. Now, right behind me here is where the TV backer location is. So you can mount your TV here, put it on a swing arm and angle it so you can lay in bed and very comfortably watch your TV. All the rough ends are included in the ceiling, so it's a super easy install. One last thing to note is there is a door here that goes from the bedroom into the bathroom. There's also a door from the hallway that goes into the bathroom, so I guess we'll take a look at the bathroom next. So here I am in the bathroom, standing in the shower as usual. Susan is standing in the hallway shooting into the bathroom from here. This door would lead into the bedroom. Now the bathroom shower in here is a corner unit with these glass doors that wrap around and close. Plenty of room in here, a very efficient use of space. You know, you can spin around and move in here and not be banging your elbows on everything. So I love these corner shower setups. Now, as you guys know, I'm 5'11", but even standing in this shower, just to get to the ceiling height in here, we've got, gosh, 6 feet 4 inches. And then if we go into the skylight area, we have about 6 feet 8 or 9 inches in there. So pretty good amount of headroom in this camper. In fact, the headroom throughout the camper from the regular floor height, because you know they raised the shower base to make it work, is 83 inches. So 6 feet 11 inches tall. So for you taller folks, this will be a pretty good camper to consider. Now, just outside of the shower, you've got a nice sized medicine cabinet here. And then, of course, you have your vanity sink, which is a good size vanity sink, bigger than most that we see. You also have a receptacle here for blow dryer or shaver. And then down below that, you have more storage under the sink. Now the elbow test in here is a little bit light, especially with this door closed. I'm not going to pass the elbow test on this side. The other side I will, but you might hit the doorknob. But I don't know why you'd really be flapping your arms like a turkey in here anyway. But there's plenty of room in the bathroom, so you will not feel cramped at all. Now at the very back of this camper, there is an outdoor kitchen, which is a really nice feature to have. It's got a built-in griddle, so you can fry up and cook up all your foods out here. It also has a nice sink with a removable faucet. The reason it's removable is because when you go to slide it in, the faucet would hit the shelf above, which gives you plenty of additional storage space in here. And then finally, there's a compact little mini fridge back here to store all your cold drinks. In the very front of the camper, there's a very large pass-through storage area. Let us know which one of these campers with more than one queen bed you like the most and why in the comments down below. And remember to subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified every single week when we put out a brand new video. And if you need to see more travel trailers with lots and lots of sleeping space, just click the box down below. And Susan and I will see you in the next video all about travel trailers with bunkhouses.